We are here with the one and only Val Kilmer. Welcome back to Dallas.
Thank you.
Well, we're very, very excited about Citizen Twain, and this is truly a one-man show. You scouted the location yourself.
I did, yes. I'm producing it, and I wrote it, and it's been a lot of fun. It's a fun evening in the theater.
And have you always been such a big Mark Twain fan?
Why he's the most quoted American in our history is because he's so insightful about such basic, important aspects of living, you know.
How is it you get inside the head of a character of someone that is real, that you've never met?
Well, practice. It's 3 years I've been working on the play, mainly for the writing. I had ideas about the character, and this is all based on a movie that I've been writing for about 10 years, on and off. Sounds like a long time, and look, if I put it all together, it's probably about 4 years. It's hard to write a movie, and it's hard to write a play, but about a genius, or two geniuses. The movie's about Mark Twain and Mary Baker Eddy. Very challenging, but also really inspiring. Mark Twain is, there are things that he's written that I have read 10 years ago and still making me laugh out loud today. Yeah. He's got such a keen sense of what's important and frames it in such a delightful way. A lot of crucial, very sobering aspects too of our character as a nation, like racism that still has to be dealt with. He's found a way to be challenging but inviting. You know, that's a hard thing to achieve as an artist, and very few people become kind of master at communication like that. But the main thing too is he's funny. Like he says about Mrs. Eddy, writers of great genius write like wine. I write like water, but everybody drinks water. And it's a good example of his style. He's very self-complimentary. He said, "I'm not an American, I'm the American." And he really is. He's like the narrator of our story.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I'm really happy to be here at the Wiley, too.
I know, this is such a great theater.
Yeah, I really love it. It's such a beautiful design, and I'm looking forward to it. It's really a national tour I'm beginning here. I haven't really thought of it that way because we're just now starting to book places, but I thought of coming to Texas first.
Good.
Really
well, yeah,
happy.
you were here for the art of film, and so here you were scouting locations. And
yeah.
What is it? Is there a certain feel about the theater when you go in and you know it's the right place?
Yeah. It's a new theater, so it's building a kind of a sense of its soul and identity in the community, and there's something that's really exciting about bringing an icon like Mark Twain to a theater that's got an iconic design to it, but it's super modern. Because you'll see when you see the play, he's well, I'll give away this part. Twain is dead, and he realizes that he's dead, but he kind of forgets that he's dead. And the idea of being in a place that's like a spaceship is really attractive.
I like that.
Yeah.
And what do you do to get yourself in the headspace to be Mark Twain?
Well, I've been working on it for so long now. It's kind of I don't really go into it any kind of routine or ritual. Just kind of keep. I'm still a work in progress. I'm writing new lines all the time. I wrote a joke about Dirk last night. Put it in the play at the beginning because I can.
Yeah.
No one can stop me because I'm the writer. And Mark Twain is dead, so.
I love that. He would be proud.
He would be. I think he would enjoy a Dirk joke about the Mavericks.
That's great. I love that. Well, and also, it's got to be exciting for you too to sort of lose yourself in the role, because people are not seeing Val Kilmer; they're seeing Mark Twain. So that's got to be kind of exciting as an actor, right?
Well, it's aimed to be entertaining, and the more deeply you can communicate the truth of the character, the more you're entertaining. And you know, he's a genius, so there's a really high level of energy about his ideas, and that just keeps you on your toes all night long. It's really exciting. I know a lot of people, like my son, who's 17 now. He saw it first when he was about 15. He was really surprised that it wasn't boring, because we think of Mark Twain pretty much in relation to whoever our English teacher was that made us read it, whether we wanted to or not. And he's a lot more dynamic than a school session. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, and this is going to be exciting because we're going to have a lot of aspiring actors coming to see you.
So, I hope so.
So what kind of advice would you give to them going into this business? It's a crazy business.
Yeah. I'm always really hard on parents when they introduce me to their children, because it's so tough. It's really, really hard business, so you have to be dedicated beyond what really exists in any example in everyday life. It's very, very hard because you have to be involved in yourself all day long, studying how you talk, changing how you talk, how you walk, how you think, or at least coming to grips with your flaws, or being willing to share what's unpleasant about yourself or your particular fears, and as well as your strengths. And then not to be involved with yourself out in the world. You know, if you've noticed, if you talk to an actor, they pretty much got one subject, which is themselves.